What's up, guys? I wanted to talk a little bit about strings today. For the longest time I used strings, and they were always good, but I found myself researching strings a little bit and trying to get a little rounder tone, a little fuller tone, looking to get something a little more dynamic. So I was hip to the Kurt Mangan strings, and it's been great. They've been supportive of the YouTube channel and everything that I've done. I really appreciate being on their team, and they're great folks over there. And it's a great mom and pop kind of type environment with Kurt Mangan, and I really I enjoy their product, and I enjoy the people. Being there, you know, you can really expand, and you can search for what works with you, and you can order a set of this or a set of that. I was using the nickel wound for the longest time, as you know, but recently I was hip to the pure nickel. This is a 46 to 10 set. I would usually take the 46 out, put a 54 on the low E, and then I found myself putting an 11 on the high E. So it's been pretty much a hybrid set, but the pure nickel compared to the nickel wound just really took a little bit of maybe harshness off the tone. Not harshness coming from the string, just pleasing to the ear type of tone. I also noticed a little more clarity and a little more roundness. Not only that, with the Kurt Mangan strings, I've noticed right away the tunability and the guitar's ability to play clearer and cleaner has been, you know, tenfold. But these really bring out the crispness and clarity, but not a brightness of other strings that I've used. So my quest today with this video is I've been transforming from being a predominant Strat player or 25/5 scale guitar player to the Gibson stuff. And even with some 25/5 scale stuff like my Jazzmaster, you may remember in the last couple of videos I refretted the Jazzmaster and I've been setting it up. So I put a set of 10 to 46 Mangans on there, and I found that it was clear, it was clean, it played great even with the fret job, but it was very loose playing. I didn't have the resistance that I was looking for. So I upped to a set of 11 to 48. All of a sudden that guitar became a clean 3D projecting note guitar, just with a you know, moving up one gauge of strings. So I wanted to maybe get your feedback, because again, I make it noted that I'm a novice when it comes to the Gibson stuff. I know enough about the guitars, but as far as setting them up and which pots and bridges seem to work best and combinations and all that, I'm still new to it and I'm still learning. But I wanted to ask you guys, you Gibson players who also play Fenders, what gauge of strings or what set of strings are you going to when, you know, you can find the same type of resistance being the different scale with the Gibson guitar, but you go to a set of strings and you feel the same type of resistance? Say if you were just playing your Strat and you pick your Gibson guitar up and you still have that same resistance. I'm really interested to try different string gauges, trying to get the most quality I can out of the string gauges. I'm almost certain that I'm probably going to have to go up a gauge. I've been using the 10 to 46s on the Gibsons, and I feel like it's a little slinky. Sometimes I find my vibrato being a little pitchy. So it was just a video where I wanted to ask you guys, for you Gibson players who also play Fender guitars, do you string everything up with one set? Mind you, with my Strat, I also play an E flat. So I don't know if the 54 with the 11 on top, that makes it feel comparative to the 10 to 46 when it's in standard tuning. Usually most of my guitars that are 10 to 46 I'll have in standard, and the ones with the heavier gauge will be in E flat. Really, I guess it comes down to, I just want to know what string gauges you guys are using and what brand of strings you're using on your Gibson guitars, and hell, even, you know, what you're using on your Fender guitars. I'm really interested. It'd be nice if you could give a little description of what you hear via the string, because that helps me. Like, you know, some trigger words will kind of make me search something out if I hear or read something that I'm into. So yeah, I hope you guys can provide some content, provide a little insight into what you're using. Again, the Gibson guitars being a different scale, I think it does have to play with the string gauge and the string size you're using, and even the string brand. You know? There are some strings that just sound good, like especially with basses, you know what I mean? Some flat wounds just sound perfect, and I'm just looking to research and try more. Especially with like a Firebird, where you have like a single pickup and you just want to get the most out of it. I'm wondering if maybe an 11 set will really make that guitar cry a little better and beef up the tone a little bit. You guys can hit the comments and give me some insight into what you're using for your Gibson guitars. I would really appreciate that. Thanks so much, and I appreciate you guys. We'll talk soon. Peace.